Guys, I am like so stoked with how good this looks. Hey guys, it's Jenny from the Yummy Vegs, and today we are going to be making some vegan tofu fish and chips, some mint mushy peas, and some vegan tartar sauce. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. As always, I will link the recipes in the description below. For the vegan fish and chips, you will want to take your tofu out of the packaging and then put it in a tofu press if you have one, or just like paper towels and put some weight on it to compress it and get some of the water out. Here is our pressed and drained tofu. We're gonna cut it along the length here and make some, you know, faux fish fillets. These are gonna be some big old fish fillets. So after we cut it lengthwise, we'll then cut it down the middle. Well, that was on a diagonal, but that's okay. Ooh, that's a bad angle. Now we have our tofu pressed, drained, and cut. Now we're going to start making the marinade. Making about 2 times the recipe that I'll link in the description. So I'm just gonna juice some lemons. The recipe calls for 1 lemon, but I'm gonna do about 3 small ones. Then we're going to add some white cooking wine. And we're just gonna add the whole bottle. Then we're gonna add about 3 tablespoons of the juice from these capers. Oh boy. And then we're gonna add about 3 teaspoons or a tablespoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball it though. Yeah, no, I'm gonna eyeball it. That's about right. Then we just need to mix it together. And now we're gonna add it to our tofu. What we'll wanna do while we get the other stuff ready is let this sit for a bit, and then we'll turn it occasionally so every side is submerged in the marinade. And just to give the tofu a little more time to soak up the marinade, I'm gonna go ahead and make the vegan tartar and mushy peas. Did I say vegan tartar? Vegan tartar sauce. Vegan tartar sauce. I'm using Minimalist Baker's recipe for the vegan tartar sauce. It'll be in the description below. For the vegan tartar sauce, we will mix together the vegan mayo, mustard, lemon juice, and maple syrup. And I don't have maple syrup, so I'm gonna use agave. And of course, we're gonna eyeball it. That looks good. Okay, it looks a little liquidy, so I'm gonna add a little bit more vegan mayo and mustard. That's looking thicker. And then we'll add the diced pickle, diced shallot, salt and pepper, and stir until everything's evenly combined. So it's pretty simple. And then you can taste and adjust the seasonings as needed. Minimalist Baker says you can add more mustard for tang, maple syrup for sweetness, and black pepper for spice. And then we'll just kind of gently mix this together. All right, so we're just gonna taste this. I think it's pretty good. All right, we're gonna put it in the fridge and hope that it thickens up a little bit. Okay, so moving back to the fish and chips part of this, we are going to cut up our already washed potatoes. The recipe calls to peel them. I did no such thing. Hopefully it's fine. So I'm just gonna cut these into wedges. Well, yeah, but like, you know, that size. Like fries, you know? Here are our cut up potatoes. I tried to make them even so that they'll cook evenly, but you know, we'll just see what happens. The recipe says to boil them for 5 minutes, but I'm not gonna do that. Now we are going to make batter for the tofu fish. So we need flour, corn flour, Salt, pepper, and ale. We are going to mix this up before we add the ale. We're gonna add about 1.5 of these beers, and we're going to slowly pour it in and mix so that lumps don't form, we hope. Oh, I think I need a thicker whisk, or a less fine whisk. We'll make it work. Ah! Okay, we're supposed to have a smooth batter. That's definitely not happening. So we're gonna add the rest of this beer. All right, it's a little lumpy, but I think it'll do. This is the fun part. Well, not really. So we have our seaweed or nori, and now we're gonna basically shape this so that it sticks on one side of the tofu to kind of act like, that's kind of gross, but like the skin of the fish, you know? So we'll put it on one side of the tofu. So it says to take scissors to cut it, but I don't feel like cleaning my scissors. So we're just gonna tear it sort of into like the rough size of the tofu. And then we're just gonna stick it on there. And what should really help with this to get them to stay is using toothpicks. Okay, so we have our nori on our tofu, and now we're gonna get to frying. So I recently did a video on how to deep fry stuff without actually deep frying it, and I tried a bunch of different methods, and the method I'm gonna show you guys now is the one that did the best. So basically what we're gonna do is put some pots on the stove, fill them with a good amount of oil, and wait till they start shimmering, and then we'll start throwing in our cut up potatoes and our marinated nori'd tofu. I'm doing 2 pots. You can do this with just 1 pot and not waste as much oil, but you know. We're doing like about a 1/2 inch of oil-ish in each pot. Dang, that is a bit of oil. Yeah, you should probably just do 1 pot, but I just wanted to get this done quicker. So that's my bee. We are going to turn these on medium-high, and once the oil starts to shimmer, we will be putting our things in the pot. While we wait, we're gonna work on the mushy peas. I have frozen peas. I am going to microwave them with the directions on the bag. The peas are in the microwave, and I'm just getting together my ingredients. So for this, we need vegan yogurt. I was able to find this. It's actually pretty hard to find plain unsweetened vegan yogurt. Oh, it's not unsweetened. Damn it. Well. And then vegan butter, mint, and lemon, salt, and pepper, and garlic. You're supposed to use, for the recipe that's in the description, you're supposed to use raw garlic, like real, not powder. And then you're supposed to saute it in a pan, but I'm not doing that because I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm just gonna use garlic powder. And then we're gonna need a blender. We have our microwaved peas. Yikes, they're hot. Ah! Hot. Oh, you're supposed to drain them first. Oh well, it happens. We're just gonna put in like a bit, a couple of tablespoons. Ooh. Now we're gonna add some salt, some pepper, some mint. So I washed these and tore the leaves off. Apparently did not drain that, oh well. Some of our vegan yogurt, which is a little bit sweet, oh well. Add some of the vegan butter now. And then, last but not least, we need to add some lemon juice. It says a spritz. I'm probably gonna get a seed in there. That's way more than a spritz. We are going to blend it until it's chunky. Definitely a puree at the bottom. Okay. Ooh, it smells so good. All right, so we're just gonna push some of this down. It's a little chunky. That tastes legit. Ah, yeah. We are going to make sure our tofu is all battered up. Roll this. Oh no. In the batter. This is really thick batter. Come on, stay on. And then we're gonna put it in this pan. We're gonna do that for all of the pieces. Did I make enough batter? Jeez Louise. This is so messy. When I talk like that, it reminds me of Pam from The Office.
I give, he takes.
Alright, our oil is ready, so we need to hurry the up. These are our battered tofu. Now we're ready to fry them. Okay, everything is smoking, so I had to take it off. Shit. Okay, Jenny, I need to chill. We're gonna put the fries in this big pot. Carefully. Oh my god. We're gonna turn the fan up. Oh, I turned it off. See, if you have a stove with like fire, gas, I really would not do this. This is like terrifying. Mix this around. Now here comes the fun part. We're gonna put these in the other stove. Wish me luck. Oh, yikes. Oh, my smoke alarm's definitely gonna go off. We don't have enough room for all of it, so we'll do the next batch in a bit. For the tofu, you do wanna like try to flip them around just because they're not, oh yeah, they are frying. They're not completely covered in the oil. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna flip these again. Or try to. And then with these guys, you kind of want to wait until they float, which they're not doing yet. You have to keep a little bit on them. And then for these, once they're done, I'm gonna put them on this plate with paper towels so it's not like hella oily. I'm gonna see if all the sides look browned. I think so. I'm just gonna leave them in for like 1 more minute just to make sure that the tofu is nice and warm. And so with the potatoes, I'm just kind of stirring them every so often just so that the ones at the bottom aren't getting burned. You guys, I am like so stoked with how good this looks. Once you're ready to eat it, obviously you're gonna take the toothpicks out. That one's upside down. That one got a little far. But I don't know if I'm gonna need to do like a second coat because you could re-batter these guys and make it even like thicker. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. And now I'm gonna put in the second batch of these. The potatoes are starting to float, so we'll let them continue to cook for a couple more minutes. I'm not gonna do a double battered fry, but what you need to do with these is just carefully take out the toothpicks before you serve them, because otherwise that's a bad day for everybody. Uh-oh. We'll get you out. We'll get you out. Oh, shit. Yikes, that's hot. So I think the fries are almost done. You can see that they're kind of crispy and floating up top, but just because that batch isn't done yet, I'm gonna let them continue to crisp up. Okay, I think the fries are ready. Well, now I'm wondering if I made too many fries. Here are our fries. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic salt on them. Sort of toss that a little bit. And I think these guys are starting to burn. So we're gonna put them here. I honestly am so happy with how this turned out. I haven't tried it yet, but it just looks so good. We have our vegan fish, our chips, our tartar sauce, and our mushy peas. I already tasted the mushy peas. It's really good. Also really simple to make, which is great. That is crispy. Dip it in the tartar. Oh, I lost the dough. Okay. That is so good. Oh my goodness. And then of course we have our fries with garlic salt. Get off of here, fry. Okay. They're not super crispy. I think it's because I freaked out and turned the oil down, the heat on the stove, but still really good. They're potatoes. You can't go wrong with potatoes. I'm gonna get into this and probably have seconds. I hope you guys had fun making vegan fish and chips and mushy peas and tartar sauce with me. And if you want more, you know, fun vegan experiences, you could subscribe. Okay, see you next time. Okay, bye.